Those water bill issues are not impacting many Billings Heights residents right now, but they could be depending on how today's election shakes out.
Well, several seats on the Heights Water Board are up for grabs, and the main issue for candidates is whether to consolidate with the City Public Works.
Tonight, our David J. is standing by live, breaking down this race and why it's a button topic. David?
Russ, Andrea, we're here on Belknap Avenue. The big water tank's right there. Down the street is the water plant, and this is where it all starts. The city of Billings treats the water here, sells it to the Heights Water District, which then sells it to about 90% of the Heights residents. The big issue is whether or not to merge the Heights operation with the city of Billings. Two of the candidates who support consolidation include a former board member.
I can't fathom that it wouldn't be less expensive for ratepayers to be with the city, simply because as a business, if you've got a middleman in the way, it's always more expensive, and we're a middleman. We don't produce the water.
Pam Ellis has a campaign for consolidation with board member Greg Erpenbach.
The report is going to give some things that the water district is going to have to do and some things the city's going to have to do before consolidation can even take place. And whether or not those can occur, I won't know until I see the report.
Erpenbach is waiting for the report from Morris & Merrily, a company hired to look into the issue, before he commits fully to the idea of consolidation. One of the candidates who is against says he's concerned the report will favor consolidation.
If we can get 3 people on this board that's against consolidation, we could lock down a no vote for anything that's out there at that point. That's why it's so important that people really look at the issues.
One candidate, Butch Bailey, was not available the day we did the interviews, but he has been campaigning with 3 other candidates.
We're fighting for, and not only for ourselves, we're fighting for everybody else in the district too, because there's over $200 million worth of infrastructure in this up here. And if the city takes this over and just hands it, this board hands it over to them, that'll be a crime.
Fellow candidate David Graves wants voters to make the decision.
Our platform is that we don't believe we should consolidate with the city. And I personally believe, and I believe others, if there is consolidation, it should be voted on by the ratepayers. Six candidates all have had some connection or interest in the Heights Water Board through the years. 3 will be elected to join the other 3 that are on the board currently. That's the latest from out here. Andrea, Russ, we'll send it back to you.